everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thankful Thursday. I am excited to be back at our new time, 5 o'clock on Thursdays. I am Kylene with Rise Shine Smile, and we are here every week talking about gratitude and how we can use gratitude in our life, and then tools that we can use to really create more positive feelings, more happiness, more joy, more smiles, ultimately more fulfillment in our life. And so at the base of that is gratitude, right? It's our superpower we can all access. So I am here every week talking about it, and I'm excited to be here. I kind of like this new time. Hopefully you guys do too. So today I'm incredibly grateful for Aaron and his support and producing this show, keeping me moving forward, adjusting my schedule, all of that fun stuff. I'm just really thankful for him. So go ahead, share what you're thankful for. If you're joining us live, go ahead and share that. Looks like we have some people checking in here. Hi, Chuck. How are you doing? Good to see you on here. Yes, and Cindy. Good afternoon to you too. Happy Thankful Thursday. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I don't know, I guess towards the end of a traditional work day, this is a kind of a good time. So today I wanted to talk about keep moving forward and what does that really mean and where am I going with it? It's already May, so May 4th, right? Star Wars fans, it's your day. So we're in May. I'm sure a lot of us, made some goals for ourselves at the beginning of the year, some things we wanted to accomplish, some things, some changes we wanted to make maybe in our life, or maybe some things we wanted to add to our life, whatever it might be for you. So we're in May. So a lot of times that's, if you're still sticking with it, now's the time where you really you really have to dig deep, right? You have to keep moving forward. You have to use your tools to keep yourself motivated to keep moving, right? Because consistency is really the key as we move forward. And that's something that I am personally working on. So that's why I want to talk about it on here too, is, consistency and how important that is. Really showing up for yourself. That's huge, right? We have to be our biggest cheerleader. We have to keep promises to ourselves. All of those things help build our confidence in ourselves, and so we can keep moving forward. So I'm going to share a little bit about that with you guys here today. It looks like we have some comments. Aaron wrote, "May the 4th be with you." Yes. I love it. I didn't even think about that when I was scheduling it. When I wrote the date. Chuck wrote, "This works great for me. I don't have to try and catch while at work." Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear that this is a better time. So we all have seen people who just kind of appear to be an overnight success, right? We hear sometimes people even talking about it, but we all know probably deep down that there really is no such thing as an overnight success, because we don't see all the work that went into achieving that end result. We don't see the time, the ups, the downs, and the consistency that went into accomplishing whatever that end result might be. So really understanding that when you see a successful person out there, it's really just that's a result of all that hard work they put in there, all that effort, and then them moving forward in the journey. And when they're feeling like stuck or they're feeling discouraged, they continue to show up and keep moving forward and appreciate those ups and downs along the way. So that's, that's what a successful person looks like, whatever we view success as. And so my mentor, Jack Canfield, says, and Aaron's talked a lot about this, but with our success group, and I'm going to read it to you. "Success typically follows a series of small achievements, little events that can seem to take," I can't even read my writing, forgive me, "an eternity with some disappointments." So that is kind of that journey, right? It's just those small little steps that you keep moving forward, and it builds your momentum as you continue to move forward. And this process these challenges that you incur along the way, that's going to test you, right? That's where those negative feelings want to come into play. That's going to test your stamina. It's going to test your courage. It's going to look at your integrity. It's going to look at your willingness. How much do you truly want to achieve whatever it is that you are looking to achieve? It's going to test that a little bit. And in May, you're in month 5 of the year. You're probably at that point where, or maybe you're just getting to the beginning where you're going to be tested. How much do I want to keep moving forward with this? And maybe you can evaluate where you're at. If you're not getting the results that you want, maybe it's just time to take a step back, reevaluate things for a little bit and see, maybe I need to switch gears a little bit, but that doesn't mean that I can't continue to go forward. And maybe it means, hey, Mo, thanks for joining today. Good to see you on here. So really, I think what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is we're going to have disappointments along this journey, right? We're going to have our ups and we're going to have our downs. And what do you do when you're in that down part, when you have those challenges, when you have those frustrations? And this is where gratitude is going to come into play, and some of these other things that I'm going to share with you to help us continue to move forward. Not my favorite quote, but a quote that came to mind when I was doing this is, a year from now, you will wish you had started. So, I think about that. A year from now, I'm going to wish that I continued to show up, right? Because a year from now, I'm going to be that much more experienced in what I'm doing. I'm going to be that much more experienced in sharing my message. If it's a craft that you're doing, you're going to be that much more experienced in doing this work. You're going to be faster. You're going to be better. You're going to be able to adapt and learn and grow. But if you wait, if you give up now, a year from now, you're going to have to start all over again and then build up all that momentum again. And again, I'm sharing this as someone who has lived this many times, and I am really I am doing and showing up for myself and being consistent with the things that are really important to me this year. And I can tell you, it is not easy, but it feels so good when I know that I'm showing up for myself and my goals and what's important for me. And I wish that, and I want that for all of you too. So just, remembering where your focus goes, your energy flows. So you're going to continue. That's that whole law of attraction concept, right? You're going to continue to get more of what you don't want. So when those challenges arise, when you're feeling discouraged, when you're feeling overwhelmed, that's when you're going to have to dig deep and use these tools. Because if you sit in those problems, right, and continue to think, I'm just not going to get there, or yes, this is just my life, right? These things just happen to me, and you kind of stay in that thought pattern, well, guess what you're going to get more of? You're going to get more of those challenges. You're going to get more of that, because that's going to be your perception. That's going to be your reality that you created. But what if you changed your whole mindset on that? What if when those challenges arise, okay, what is this trying to tell me, right? What can I learn from this, and how do I adjust and move forward? It's not easy to do, I understand, but when you really take care of yourself and become aware, mindfulness, right? That word that we always like to use, being mindful, that's being aware of your thoughts. Where are your thoughts going? Are your thoughts continuously going towards that negative headspace? Or are you aware, hey, these thoughts probably are not helping me get to where I want to go. Okay, I'm going to be mindful here. I'm going to change my thinking here. And be that inner coach, not the inner critic, and see how that changes how you perceive things. And then see how you continue to grow and you continue to move forward. It truly is a powerful concept when you think about that you have control over your thoughts. You're going to have negative ones, most definitely, and you're going to have hard days, but you get to come back and use some of these tools here to really get yourself into a more growth state of mind, a more abundant state of mind to continue to move forward, because we all know those difficult moments are going to happen. That's part of life. Actually, that's really, part of the whole experience. If everything was easy for us, would we really appreciate and understand the gratitude of what we just accomplished? If it was just easy and anyone could do it, probably not. So enjoy those challenges, enjoy that hard work that you put in, and be proud of it. So a couple things that you can put into place. So when you're feeling stuck or you're having some of those thoughts, is focus on what is working, and then do more of that. Focus on celebrating at the end of every night. Maybe you have a journal, maybe it's a gratitude journal, maybe you write down the things that you're grateful in that journal. Maybe you celebrate at the end of every night. I know for me that is super powerful, because some days you look back, you're like, I have no idea what I did sometimes, right? But when you're intentional, when you start your day with the 5 things you want to accomplish or whatever system works for you, and then at the end of the day, maybe you didn't get all 5 done, but maybe you got 3 of them done, celebrate that. But maybe you also got this task done and this task done, celebrate that. And then you can reflect back, hey, I am moving forward, I am accomplishing things. And it's really, really, really powerful for us internally to keep that momentum, keep that hope, that spirit, that excitement of moving forward and achieving our goals. The other thing that you can do is meditation. So meditation allows us to quiet the mind, but quiet all those judgmental, criticizing thoughts that we can have, and just allow your subconscious to show up for you. And a lot of times when you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling stuck, frustrated, if you just take a few minutes to meditate and just focus just on your breath or whatever meditation is guiding you, just focus on that. It's really, really, really powerful to allow your subconscious just to show up for you. And then you can show up in a way that serves you better when you're working through those challenges, when you're working through whatever problem it is that you want to solve, or you're dealing with something that's very challenging. You can just come back to your breath, and you know that you have had that moment just to kind of recenter, refocus. And it's really powerful. So you can do the traditional meditations. Michelle wrote, love this. Change is difficult. Most definitely, change is difficult. And me personally, I love my comfort zone. I am a creature of habit, and but I also love the excitement of growing, and I love knowing that I can accomplish and do hard things. And I'm guessing the people that are tuned in on here are the same way. But when that change happens, it disrupts that internal world that's happy and consistent, and we know what to expect. And so that's when those negative emotions and those thought patterns that sometimes don't serve us, that's when they show up. So thank you for sharing that, Michelle. It's so true. So using these tools like meditation and journaling and celebrating your accomplishments and gratitude and all of those things are ways that we can really take care of ourselves to get us in that right mindset, so we can become aware of those thoughts that we're having, and then we can replace them, right, with more positive ones, things that are going to serve us, so we can learn and grow and continue to move forward. The other thing I would say is, if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling frustrated, or you feel like that mountain's really tall and I can't even see the top yet, and you're just kind of feeling discouraged, I would say just look at what your actions are. And for me, this is where I get stuck. Ask yourself, Aaron always says, what are you doing? You can't continue to always do the same thing over and over. You have to learn to change. You have to switch it up a little bit. You have to shake it up, create some new excitement. That's where fear shows up, though, right? Because you're getting yourself out of that comfort zone. You are taking yourself out of what you know really well and doing something a little bit different, right? But my favorite quote by Jack Canfield is everything you want is on the other side of fear. So when that fear shows up, know that what is on the other side of that is going to get me that much closer to accomplishing my goal or whatever it is that you're working towards. I think that's really important. So just try something different, do something a little different, and see if that creates a little bit more excitement, a little bit more momentum to help you to keep moving forward and growing. The other thing that you can do is find people that will hold you accountable. Find those people that are positive, that are growth minded, that are willing to support you and give you that feedback that you need. That feedback doesn't always have to be telling you, yes, you're doing it right. Maybe that feedback is, hey, have you ever thought about doing it this way? Or maybe you could tweak this, whatever it might be. There's different things that you can do to really surround yourself with those with the right people for you. So for me, with the mastermind group, with our success group, it's been really powerful. I have a group of people that are like my business partners that I can share where I'm at, and they can give me some feedback and some guidance, and it gets me unstuck, right? Because I have different ideas, I have different views, I have people wanting me to be successful and encouraging me along the way. So I would encourage you to find whatever that is for you. And the other thing is, and this is the hard thing for people. Hey, Betty, good to see you on here. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday for yoga too. Yeah, thanks for joining on here. The other thing I would say to do is patience. Have patience with yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself compassion. I say that in yoga all the time. And what I truly want to say about that is it's okay. Where you're at is okay. You're doing the best you can at that moment in time. Acknowledge that. Be present and be okay with that, knowing that you can change how you move forward. What was something I read the other day, was like you're one breath from a new life, right? One decision away from a new life. You can just pause in a moment and just say, okay, I got this. This is okay. And then continue to move forward instead of, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I give up. Whatever it might be. Believe in yourself. You are worth it. The dreams that you have are there for a reason. I feel like that's your inner light wanting to come out. That's your true gifts wanting to show up for the world. And I think it's really powerful when you allow yourself that grace just to show up however it is that you show up. For me, showing up here for so long was so hard. And I was so critical of myself. I was so judgmental of myself. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. How am I going to get to where I know I'm going if I'm stop here? I just have to work through that uncomfortable moment. I still have my uncomfortable moments on here, and it's okay because I know that the people that are showing up, the people that I'm able to share this information with, they're here for a reason. The people that would be critical or that don't want to hear my message, guess what? They're not going to come here. They're not going to show up. And that's okay. And I'm okay with that. But at first, I wanted to be liked by everyone. I wanted to help everyone and be everything to everyone. But I know that that's not possible. That doesn't serve me very well. And it wouldn't serve anyone very well if you continue to show up like that. You have to show up for yourself and know that if you're leading with service, if you're leading with passion, with heart, and knowing what you're sharing is really meaningful, you just keep doing that, right? And the people that you're meant to work with and be a part of their life, they're going to show up. I truly believe that. So it looks like Michelle has a comment on here. She wrote the same. OSG has helped me so much, and I'm glad I joined the mastermind. I'm so glad that you're there too. It's definitely a blessing just to know that you have those people. And hello, glad you're here. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I know we all have been in situations when you've been around people that just inspire you. They inspire you to do more. They inspire you to not give up. They inspire you to share your expertise, your knowledge with them, and allows you not to hide. I think it can be really easy when these things are happening to want to for me, I can pull away and I can hide for a little bit, and I think it's really important when you have that group that's going to say, "Come on, we got this. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving forward." I think it's really powerful. So, coming back to that third thing is that patience, and yeah, I'm just checking my notes here, and gratitude. Gratitude's really, really, really powerful. Okay. Sorry. Gratitude is really powerful. So we remember that gratitude is super important because when we're in a state of gratitude, we're in a state of abundance. And therefore we start attracting more good things to us. Okay. So if we start our day off with gratitude in that positive state of mind, that abundant state of mind, and we start attracting more good things to us, well, guess what kind of day we're going to have? We're probably going to have a lot better day than if we started our day with, oh my God, I woke up late. Oh my God, I had a cold shower. Oh my God, traffic was horrible. This problem, this problem, this problem, right? You can see how it kind of continues throughout the day. But when you come back to truly being grateful, it is so powerful. Because I don't know, I like to call it our superpower because it allows us to get in that positive state of mind. So when those difficult moments happen, we're in traffic, we're stuck, we're feeling a little frustrated because those negative emotions are still going to show up. We can come back to our breath and be like, I'm thankful that I have this car that's still taking me from point A to point B, right? That's one way to look at it. And then you can continue to move through that difficult moment. That's just a little silly example, but I think it's really important. And then the other thing is ending your day, celebrating your day. Cindy wrote, it's like smiling. It's contagious. Oh, that's so, so true. Yes. Smiling, it is contagious. And it's like an act of kindness, right? So, when you're out and about in the community, just smiling at people, maybe you say hi to them, just acknowledging them. Sometimes that can make a world of a difference for someone, especially if they don't have those supportive people around them, especially if they're truly feeling stuck, if you will, in their world or their life or their wherever they're at, they're feeling stuck, and maybe they're not feeling those positive emotions. If a stranger just smiles at you, a lot of times you just can't help but smile back, and then that activates those positive endorphins, and you start to really inspire and move forward. It looks like Betty wrote, yes, positive vibes. Don't let anyone steal your joy. It's so true. I love to make people smile and laugh. Just ask Aaron. Oh, I love it so much. Thank you. Aaron, definitely. Great seeing you on here. Thanks for jumping in. Yes. And Betty, I don't think you are joining me for yoga, right? I think I had the two Bettys mixed up here. So I apologize for that. And then, so celebrating your successes, coming back to gratitude, taking care of yourself, getting your sleep, drinking your water, eating as best as you can. Do all of those things to take care of you so you can show up the way that you want. That's just going to help you continue to move forward with whatever goals or dreams and aspirations that you might be having. I think it's really powerful. So none of what I said on here, I know is not like groundbreaking, earth-shattering. We probably all know this, but the point of all of this is to be intentional with our thoughts, to know how powerful our thoughts really are and how we can come back to a state of gratitude and use all of these tools that I just shared here to really get ourselves in that mindset that we can do this. We can do hard things. We can show up for ourselves. We can show up for our life and our dreams and our goals. And gratitude's a way that we can get there. We can celebrate our successes at the end of the day, focus on what's working, use meditation, use gratitude, or use journaling, whatever system works for you, again, or surrounding the right people around you, finding those people that are going to hold you accountable. All of those positive things are really important. And so we all can do this. And it's such an honor for me to share this and that you guys are here listening to me share this. I want to invite you to our new gratitude channel. So this is a channel where you can go to. It used to be on Volley, but some of you know Volley is no longer. So we have a new channel here, and I'm really excited about it. So what you do there is you go to this link and you just share a quick video of what you're grateful for that day. That's it. It can be several things. It can be one thing. It could be the same thing every day, and that's okay. So not only do you get to show up there to share what you're grateful for and get yourself in that state of mind, but you get to watch other people and hear other people share what they're grateful for. And guess what that does? It lifts us up. It pulls us together as a community. We can go there, and when you hear what other people are grateful for, when you see that joy come across their face, it is like that smiling. It is like that act of kindness. It just lifts us up and creates more positive feelings. The space is it's meant for you to feel welcome. It is a non-judgmental zone. It doesn't matter what you're grateful for. You could be grateful for this lovely piece of paper, and that's what you're grateful for that day. That's okay. Or you can be grateful for your family. You can be grateful for your health. I don't need to tell you what you're grateful for. We all know what we're grateful for. So this is a really cool place to share that and to feel connected to a community of like-minded people. I think it's just so powerful. So I would love to have all of you join me at this link every day. Just pop in and share what you're grateful for. Watch what other people are saying and to see how it changes your life. For me, it is so powerful. I can't say that enough, how powerful it is. I was sad when Volley went away, but now I'm super excited that this new channel is here, that you all can be a part of. So please join me over there on rssyoga.link/gratitude. So you can also put the QR code. Oh, up here, is this the QR code? Okay, hang on. I can do this. Nope. Right there. Nope. Why is that so hard? It should not be that hard. Anyway, you can go to that QR code too, and it's going to take you there. So, yep. See, you can laugh at me. See, I learn as I go and do silly mess ups, and it's okay. I'm still human, and I'm still going to move forward, right? I truly believe in what I'm doing here. So anyway, I just want to invite you. So that can be your call to achievement. If we're still doing that, that's your call to achievement. Join me over at this link and share what you're grateful for. It'd be awesome. It really, truly is just meant to be a positive space for us to be at. You can also join me over at I have a private Facebook group called Rise, Shine, Smile Club. And you can join me over there for more connections with me, more interactions, and all that good stuff. You can join me over there at rssyoga.link/club, or you can just search Rise. Oh, I did it. Oh, I almost did it right this time. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you can join me over there. So I'm just excited to be back at this new time. I'm excited for all of you to be here. I hope you keep moving forward and you don't give up on yourself and your dreams and whatever it is that you're working forward or looking forward and trying to accomplish this year. I hope you can continue to do this. You're so cute. Thank you. I can laugh at myself. I am good at that. Thanks for a great Thankful Thursday. Thank you for joining me. It's been awesome to see you on here. that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you have questions about anything, please reach out. If you want to talk about anything, just reach out to me. I'll talk about it, pretty much anything on here for the most part. So have a great Thursday, everyone, and we will see you next week.